going to be sharing with you guys how I won NaNoWriMo and how I finished early. These are all things that personally helped me, and I hope that some of these things may also help you guys, but if they don't, that's just the way life is. Let's get into it. This NaNoWriMo was my third NaNoWriMo. The first one that I ever did, I actually forgot that I'd done it. I was just looking at my NaNoWriMo account and I saw the first book. It was in 2010, and I think I got up to like 10,000 words. I don't really remember doing it, so I guess it didn't leave a lasting impression on me. The second time I did it was in 2014, and I was still in university. I was in my 4th year, and I didn't make it because I was in my 4th year of university, but I had a lot of fun. So this is the first year I've done it since 2014, and it worked out really well for me, obviously. So the first reason that I was able to win NaNoWriMo was the timing. Right now I am not in school anymore, and I have a job that is a steady 9 to 5 kind of gig. I do some private music teaching on the side. My schedule is very predictable, like it never really changes. It's pretty much always the same, and I think that is what really helped me get into this writing mindset and be able to pump out all the words because I wasn't stressed out about money. Because in the past, I've worked like minimum wage, retail, food service jobs where the schedule is always changing. You never know if one week you're gonna have 1 shift and then next you're gonna have like 7. Not 7, that's illegal, but you never know how much you're gonna be working, and if you need the money and you only get scheduled a couple times, you might be really stressed out. There's just a lot of factors. So this was the first year that, because my schedule was so like laid out for me, I just was really calm and relaxed, and I think that is what really helped me write. Another thing that helped, that was just plain luck, was that this month my students were away for a couple weeks. I had way more free time than I normally do, so I was able to really benefit from that as well. Another thing that helped me was prepping the story ahead of time. I decided in the end of September that I was going to try NaNoWriMo, and from like September 20th to October 31st, I was just constantly thinking about this book, writing down ideas. I made character sheets, and I think the actual outline that I wrote took me 2 weeks to write. So I spent 2 weeks just thinking about the arc of the story and writing it down in a notebook. And then by the time I got to November 1st, I had a very clear idea of what was going to happen. And I didn't outline every single little minute detail, but I outlined enough that I was able to just go with it. There was a little bit of pantsing though towards the end. My outline got real shoddy. Something else that helped me was writing a lot at the beginning of the month. During that first weekend of NaNoWriMo, I wrote a lot. I didn't have anything going on because, like I said, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday job, so I could just sit down on Saturday and Sunday and just write all day. Starting with a lot of words helped, because then even though I was ahead, I continued to write the 1,667 words per day, or at least I tried to, just so that I could stay ahead, because I anticipated that something might happen, like I might get sick, I might have unexpected things come up, and I just wanted to be prepared. And I'm glad I was, because halfway through the month I got an email from my editor for my book. I knew him, and she was like, yo, I've been working on the book, I'm going to send you the edits next week. And I was like, so then that really pushed me to like write even faster, but because I had decided to try and keep ahead the whole time, when the edits came in, I was able to continue writing the book at a much slower rate and still finish it. Another thing that helped me was daily writing. I wanted to keep my writing streak consecutive just because it's fun to see that on your profile. The website helps with incentives, let me tell you. Like, getting that little badge saying you've been writing for 2 days consecutively is like, woo, I love it. The daily writing definitely helped for me. Like, I got into a pattern of writing when I got home from work or when I got home from teaching music. Once I established that pattern, even when I was really tired and didn't want to do it, I still did a little bit, and I did enough to get me excited. I don't know if I could maintain that constantly doing the daily writing, but for the purpose of NaNoWriMo, it worked, and I didn't get too tired out. There were some days where I wanted to get to the 1,667 words just to keep that personal goal up, but I was just too tired and I had to stop. That's just the way it is. It was fine though, because I still made it. I tried to take breaks when I could, but I wanted to try and write even on days where I was like, bleh, I don't want to do this. Another reason that I think I won NaNoWriMo was because of the nature of the story I was writing. My thing that I normally write is contemporary. And the contemporaries I like writing, the character goes on a personal journey of self-discovery and self-reflection, so that's very like internalized, and I think sometimes those stories are difficult to plan out. But the story that I wrote for Nano was like adventure, kind of like a hero's journey type thing. Like there was a distinct arc that I could follow. First they get their mission, they go on the mission, they arrive there, they do their thing, then they go home. Like it was very easy in comparison for me than writing my usual contemporary stuff that I love to write. I'm not sure if it would work with one of my contemporaries. I really want to test that out though. I want to try and see if I can replicate this Nano experience not during Nano. So I want to try and plan out a book, a contemporary that I have in my brain. It's been a real struggle to get it out. I want to try and plan a contemporary, do the same thing, like outline it for like a month and then write for a month and see if I'm able to get the same results as I got in Nano. But I think just the nature of the book I was writing, for me at least, it was way easier to just write as opposed to doing the contemporary stuff. The character in this NaNoWriMo project, she needs to go on an internal journey as well, but it just like, I think that that'll come out more in revisions whenever I get to them. I don't know when. So those were all the things that helped me win NaNoWriMo. Some things are very specific to me. Other things may help you guys out. I want to say I had so much fun doing NaNoWriMo. I am a part of a couple writing groups on Facebook, and people were doing writing sprints, which I think helped me a lot. I also went to a NaNoWriMo event. I wish I could have gone to more, but they just weren't in the right spot at the right time for me. But the one I went to was so much fun. It was a subway ride-in. So we met at a subway station and we rode the line all the way to the end and then all the way back. And the whole time people were just typing on their laptops. We had like some word sprints here and there where the moderator of the event would say, okay, between this station and this station, we're gonna write as much as possible, and whoever writes the most wins a pencil. And I won a pencil. Yay! That was really fun too, and I think that helped me as well, just getting out of the house and meeting some people. Yeah, I had a lot of fun and I really enjoyed writing this book. And I think it will have a life past Nano. I just think I'm gonna need some time away from it. There's some things that are very skeletal about it, like I was saying, the character's internal journey, some of the relationships could be expanded upon, but the overall story, the overall journey to go on is something I'm really happy with, and I'm just happy I got to do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my NaNoWriMo experience. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time.